Welcome everyone to Dude and Little Dudes Reviews. My name is Alex and with me I have Roman, and together we're going to bring you the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Micro Mutants Leo Surprise Attack playset. So just like we mentioned before in our previous videos, this is Playmates Toys' kickback to the 1994 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mini Mutant series. So if you've been following along with this is going to be our last review for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Micro Mutant series. We've practically reviewed everything that came out with this current set. Perhaps they might have a series 2, but for now, this concludes the first release that we have here in 2017. So let's go ahead and get started with this. As you may already know, this is the second larger playset that comes with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Micro Mutant series. This is the 9.5 transformable Leonardo. The first one, which we already reviewed, was the Raphael. That was the first one that we saw at our local Target. This particular playset for the Leo Surprise Attack we picked up at our local Toys R Us. So just like the other playsets, this package comes beautifully designed. So just like we reviewed for the Raph playset, Leo is very similar. His arms and forearms are articulate, but not the legs and head. And that's because of by design, which we'll get into later in the video. But again, you'll notice that the legs are hollowed out. On the left, you'll notice it is a sewer grate tunnel. On the right, it's a punching fist. In the middle chest area, you'll notice, of course, that the front shell and the back shell open up. There's a platform with a trap door, and of course at the very top there's that elevator just like Raph has. To name the features, we've got the front shell training area, shredder punching bag, weapons rack with weapons, escape slide, front and back shell ejection stairs, secret front shell escape floor, flip down face feature, escape ramp, battle platforms, multiple trap doors, back shell jail, secret elevator, punching fist, and the hidden foot jail. Of course, the accessories that come with this are the two articulated Micro Mutant action figures, which is Stealth Ninja Leo and Shredder, the blaster cannon with 3 projectiles, and there are the weapons that are included with this, which we'll show you in the video. Here's a look at Leo in the packaging, which he does come pretty well secured. You can expect this playset to come already fully built. There's no assembly required. You'll have to just put on a few of the stickers that come with this, but everything else is pretty much put together for you. Once you've taken everything outside of the box and the packaging, it's just Leo pre-assembled. He does come with a small little baggie, which does have the instruction guide, the flyer, the accessories, as well as a sticker sheet with just a few stickers to add on yourself. Here's a close-up look of the flyer. We've actually reviewed every single toy since we started this channel. So we have all the vehicles here at the top. In the middle, you'll see all the transformable pet turtle play sets, which are a little smaller, but again, packed full of features. And of course, then the 2 larger play sets, Raph on the left, and our final review, which is going to be Leo down on the bottom right corner. Here's a little instruction sheet to give you an idea of how the mechanics and additional features work with this particular playset. We'll review this in the video as well. And of course, to stick to our tradition, we want to show you a size comparison. Here's the 9.5 Leo playset holding up his basic 2012 TMNT version of himself. Here we can see all the accessories and the micro figures that come with this playset. You can see Stealth Ninja Leo on the left, Shredder on the right. You'll also notice that there's the cannon with a detachable base and 3 blue projectiles. You'll also notice there's a slide in the back that actually folds open. On the bottom, you'll notice the weapons that come with this playset. We've got Donnie's bow, Leo's katanas or kurosawas, and Mikey's nunchucks, and Raph's sais. Here's some closer shots of the microfigures that come with this playset. Leo comfortably holds his two katanas or kurosawas very comfortably in his hands. Shredder can also do the same. Just like the previous videos, I've mentioned that the microfigures have articulation only in the legs and in the arms. No head movement, no torso movement for these two specific figures, but Playmates Toys, again, gotta give them a big shout out because they did a great job. With as small of a size as these are, they come with awesome detail. So here's a 360 view of Leo before we open him up to reveal the playset. I wanted to show off here how Leo's arms, both left and right, rotate in full motion, as well as the forearms. Remember, keep in mind that this is a functional playset, so the legs and the head do not actually move. So just in case if you're wondering, or if you notice, there is a rectangular shape on Leo's front shell. That actually props open from a little finger tab at the bottom that you just have to flip up. That supports the front of the shell. The back, also very similar with the other playsets, does the same thing. You just pop open the little tab and fold the back shell down and everything can be held in place. So just another quick mention, this is a very well built toy, however there are some weak points to it too, so you have to be very careful when you're putting a lot of pressure to open some of these features. They can pop off without warning. Here's our personal shot of the front of this playset, which features the awesome slide. The slide actually snaps into place. I have a little bit of a hard time really folding it up and down. I think it's meant just to be in one spot. But again, very happy with it. Leo, as you can see right in the middle in the little dojo area, he's actually standing on top of one of the secret trap doors that slides open. I think it's one of the escape trap doors. The blue sewer grate you see Roman trying to open up here acts as a jail located on the back of the shell. It's a little tricky to open, but I found a little trick that you can just push down with your thumb at the top tab of the grate itself. Here you can see Roman pushing the button to activate the ejection staircase. The red tab on the right activates the battle platform. Here's a closer shot of the playset from the back of the shell. Just like the Raphael playset, this one has a trapdoor on the platform located in the chest cavity area. Leo's left leg, which we're viewing to our right, has a cool little punching feature. You'll notice the blue fist shaped in the hand of a turtle. What you do with this is you fold it back, you can line up the figure, and then let it go to see some punching action. Sculpted also onto the right is a computer with the face of Dog Pound on it. The left leg opens up and reveals a sewer grate that flips open that can act either as a jail or simply just a sewer pipe that figures can go through. The hollowed out leg also acts as a great place to store the accessories and the figures. Here's another look at the trap door feature, but also here we're going to show you the second ejection staircase where the figures slide down the blue ramp. Moving on to additional features on the front shell, you'll notice the punching bag shaped like Shredder, a weapons rack where you can stash all the weapons, and right in the middle there is a secret escape trap door. Roman and I had some fun playing with the elevator before. We're trying to get it to work. Didn't work quite out well in this video, but here you can actually place a figure on the trapdoor and move the elevator down, and it forces the figure on the trapdoor to go down through one of the hollowed out legs. So aside from the sewer grate action on the right of Leo's leg, the foot also reveals a computer which has Kurai's face on it. Here's another look at the elevator feature, which is located on Leonardo's head. His face flips open so you can see the upper portion of the elevator, and if you move it down below, it goes into the upper chest area. And of course, we can't forget to mention the cannon feature that has a detachable base. The 3 projectiles do not lock into the cannon. Instead, it's loaded in simply by gravity. You just have to pull back the tab and let it go. So before we stash everything away, here's one last look at the accessories and the 2 microfigures that come with this playset. So again, to wrap it up here, I want to give a quick mention to Playmates Toys for doing such a great job at releasing such a really detailed, sturdy product. I don't feel in any way it was flimsy or cheaply made. I feel it was a very good, high quality product, at least for us. I know my little guy's a little rough on the toys, but this tends to stand up very well with his play style. I've made mention of this before. I compared this to the Star Wars Micro Machines playsets that recently came out. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of the Star Wars series. I remember when I was a kid, the Micro Machines, they were amazing. A lot of playability. I remember I had the Endor set with the rolling logs and the little trap that you can push the little tree logs. There's like a button on top of the trees that you push, and these logs would kind of swing from both sides and hit an AT-AT walker right in the middle. So a lot of playability, and I felt that was lacking in the most recent release these last couple of years. So bringing it back to the Playmates Toys release of these Micro Mutant series, I think they did a fantastic job. I mean, I even remember the mini Mutant series back in the 90s. That was a lot of fun to play with too, and I think Playmates Toys continues to do a good job at upholding that tradition for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So again, great job at adding a lot of detail, Playmates Toys, great job at adding a lot of features and not really skimping out on it. I think you made it very unique to each class style. So Leonardo having his dojo, Raphael having his rooftop. I think that it just made this new release of Turtles a lot more fun and engaging and interactive for today's generation. As we wrap things up here, I wanted to thank you guys for taking the time to view our channel. This was definitely a fun project my son and I really loved doing together. As soon as we saw the toy line for the first time hit the shelves, we knew this was something that we had to do. He really loves the camera, he loves to act and speak and do things in front of it, so I thought it would be fun to actually do this for him. And if you want to show your support, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Your views, your likes, your subscriptions all motivate us to continue to bring this type of content to you. Let us know in the comments down below also if there are certain things that you're interested in seeing in the future. The last thing I want to mention is that if you're interested in all things Ninja Turtles, we did get our hands on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the complete 1987 cartoon series, packaged in that TMNT party van. You may have seen it in stores before. Right now I believe you can only find it online, but we definitely want to give you our thoughts and review on it, so stick around. Hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Take care, and we'll see you next time.